So for about the last week here in the Bay Area, it's been raining off and on, and we finally have a little break in the weather tonight. We're going to try to take the lightning here and head to the drive-in movie theater before the rain comes back early tomorrow morning. So one of the big reasons I picked the AL3 tonneau cover from Worksport was not only because how easy it was to install, but how equally easy it is to remove. And the way that we use it for things like the movie theater, going to Costco, doing different things where I need the entire bed, that was a big aspect for me. So I'm going to take today and show you guys, one, how well it's done with the recent rains. We had a road trip, 1,000 miles down to Southern California and back, where this tonneau cover was great at protecting the luggage and keeping it safe from the weather. So we're going to open it up and see how it's done over these past few days of heavy rain. I'm expecting it to be pretty dry inside. If there's any little standing water, we'll wipe that up and dry that out before we put the inflatable mattress back here. But we're going to take a look at that, and then we're going to show you how easy it is to remove this thing, which I think is just fantastic and something that made me fall in love with it. So let's get it set up. Let's show you how easy it is to remove, and then let's inflate the bed and show you what that looks like for the drive-ins. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Bo Family EV. I hope you'll like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Let's go.
All right, so to start off, let's open up the tailgate and pop this tonneau cover open and see how it's done with the recent rain that we've had here in the Bay Area. There's just a little latch underneath. This flips up, then we'll flip it back one more level beyond that. And let's take a look and see how it's done with all of the rain. And I really like what I'm seeing here. That is fantastic. That's exactly what I expected. There is a little bit of water right here where that seam is that kind of got through. But other than that one little spot, everything else is looking really good here. So that's not going to be any trouble for me to just wipe up that one little section right there. This is my bed extender that I use. This helps hold things in place when we're going shopping. There again, you can see that one little spot that I'll dry out. But this is something that's been really great for extending the bed as well as holding things really where it's easy to grab, like the luggage or Costco or any of those kind of things. I use it to also hold my lawnmower when I have that in place for moving that around. This is aluminum, super light. Kind of put it here at an angle and it literally just lifts right out of place. So that's going to be simple. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hop in the truck here, and taking this tonneau cover off couldn't be any simpler. Right underneath the left and the right side are just a couple of hand screws. We're just going to take and loosen those. A little bit of a glare there, sorry. We are going to loosen those underneath, and then that is going to give us the ability to pull this tonneau cover right off. So let me set up the camera and show you how easy that is to do. All right, so this is the hand latch here on the left-hand side of the tonneau cover. We're just going to give this a couple turns to loosen that up, and then that should come right off the rail of the bed. And yep, with that sliding, we'll go check out the other side. And here we see the right-hand side. So we're just going to give this a few twists, just like the other one. You see again where it's clamped here to the bed. No extra rails needed. No other difficult installation. Just a few twists. That comes loose. That's out of the way. Let's lift it out. Now that it's loose, I just grab the edge, lift it up the rest of the way, and take it right out of the truck. Doesn't get any easier than that, guys. All right, with the tonneau cover off, now we're going to inflate the mattress. I do a whole video walking through all of the ins and outs of the air beds, air mattress. You can check out that link here and watch that video as well. We're just going to walk through putting this in real quick and inflating it. Super easy to do. So we'll kick this out of here. There is a battery that, of course, can be charged with the lightning, which is great if you're out camping and that kind of stuff, which is probably more normal than the drive-in movie theater that I do with my family. But anyway, we're going to lay this out. Fits really well in the truck. Then there's a compartment right here. Flips open. Battery goes in. Knob just gets turned. So I don't know if it comes through on the audio, but there is a definite change of tone when the mattress is completely filled. You can hear it go a little bit more high-pitched when it's reached the proper inflation, and then you turn it off, and it's good to go. Deflating, you can either pull the deflate area here to let all the air out, or you can actually turn the knob and deflate it. If it's a little bit too firm, you can deflate it. If it's not firm enough, you can inflate it some more. So super easy, fits in perfectly here in the back of the bed of the Lightning. I just go and kind of make sure it sits down there, but it covers the wheel wells, which is great. There's an extension piece that is meant to go here on the tailgate. What we actually do is we lean it up here against the bulkhead of the truck and lean against that to watch the movie. So we'll put a bed sheet on this, put all of our blankets on this. I've got a folding chair that I put on top and then I can take out for sitting and watching the movie as well. We can make popcorn and basically have a whole night of it. So this is the basic setup. The air mattress is in place. The part that usually goes down here on the tailgate is back there on the bulkhead. We've got a speaker on each side. They are Bluetooth speakers that get also FM radio stations, and that's where the signal comes from for the audio at our drive-in theater. I wish we could take and have Bluetooth attached to the truck. I have not figured out a way to use the truck's radio and then Bluetooth with the truck speakers and these external ones yet. That would be amazing, but if anybody has any ideas how to do that, leave some suggestions down in the comments because I have not figured that out. And then when we get back, we'll show you how to put all this back probably tomorrow so you can see how that works. And then for those who want to know, I've left links for all of these things in the comment section too. So you can see the inflatable mattress and the Bluetooth speakers, all that kind of stuff. You'll see my Amazon links have this as well as the stuff that I use for the podcast. It's got the AL3 Tonneau cover link in there as well. So check out that if you guys want to get one of those. I do have videos on installing the tonneau cover as well as videos that go more in depth with the air mattress as well from the last time I did this. So click all those, like them, subscribe them, help out the channel. Appreciate you coming along for all the rides. Everything's all in place and tied down, and it is time to go. We'll see ya at the movies. All right, we have made it home from the movie, so now we're just going to deflate the air mattress, and that's as simple as taking this knob here, turning it there, and just like before, there's a little bit of a sound difference, and you can hear the pump pretty much transition to where it's expelled most of the air. You can also just do it by rolling it up and pushing the air out, but yeah, that pretty much does that. We're going to pull this out of here, roll it up, put it back into the bag, and then we're going to take and get the leaf blower to get some of the popcorn and stuff out of here, which has not been too bad actually this time. And then what we'll do is in the morning, we'll toss that tonneau cover right back on there. And now we plug it in and let it charge up so we're ready to go the next day. The greatness of an EV. All right, good morning. As expected, we did get a little bit of rain late last night. You can see behind me there, also early this morning. So we did hit the perfect window for going to the drive-in. Had a great time with the family. It was a great use case for the Lightning. Plenty of room here in the bed. So we removed that air mattress, and now it's time to put back in the tonneau cover as well as the bed extender. So we're going to take these and show you how easy it is to put these back inside the truck. Super simple and easy to do. I think we just want to hit this window here. You can see a little bit of overcast, a little bit of storm clouds still waiting to happen. So we're going to try to get this in before all of those arrive. The Lightning was perfect last night, even though it was a little chilly. It wasn't too bad. And I did notice there was a diesel truck a few rows back from us, keeping their truck idling. You had the exhaust, you had the sound. And we were far enough ahead that it didn't really impact us during the movie. But just another great example of just the quietness of the Lightning. It also has outlets if you wanted to have like an electric blanket or something to keep warm. Or the truck itself can just run the heater or the heated seats or any of those types of things that, again, the diesel had to stay idling in order to get the heat in the cabin that they wanted. For us, it wasn't really a problem, but Again, just a really fun example of how we use the Lightning as a family. So I thought I'd share that. So today, what we're going to do, though, is we're just going to show you how easy it is to put this AL3 tonneau cover right back on the truck again, which again is just one of the big reasons that I got it. There are links down in the description if you guys want to see the latest discount for that, as well as the air mattress and the speakers that I used. So check those out, support the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's get this thing back on the truck. So before we put it on here, you can get a good look at the clamps that are just going to go on the rails of the truck and just be tightened by hand, really simple and easy. So I wanted to point those out so you can see just what they look like and how easy they are to use. So they just slide right in and then tighten down on the right and on the left, and pretty much good to go. So let's give it a shot. All right, so what I'm doing here is just laying it down in the general position. Now I'm going to go around all the corners and get it lined up just right before I actually tighten it down. So here I'll just show you some of how I visualize lining it up. You can see down here, if you look just right down this rail, what I've done is made sure that it's got a little bit of overlap here. And then as it comes down, you can see these pieces here on the rail of the truck help guide me as a visual cue. So here you can see this first fold is lined up pretty much right on that inside piece that looks like this. Over here, same thing. It's lined up right on it. Over here, you can see there's maybe a little quarter an inch showing of that. And then as you look down the bulkhead, you can see that curve of the bulkhead, right? So I want to make sure that this isn't sticking out too far forward, but it's also not too far towards the tailgate. So I got that lined up right where I want it. You can see the bulkhead curve here and on the other side. But again, both sides otherwise have that same kind of overlap. And you'll see when I go to this side here, it's the same thing. A little bit of overlap with the rail. Here it's pretty well lined up on the fold. Here it's lined up where it folds. Here about that quarter inch showing. And then again, the bulkhead, you can see there that curve. So in the middle of the bulkhead is where it lines up well, maybe just a quarter inch there, but that helps it seal and give it that watertight feature that we're looking for. So now that it's pretty much lined up the way we like, we can just open it back up again and tighten it down. And that's it. We're done. There is no additional drilling. There's no added rails on the side. We just open this up, 2 screws, finished. So to open the tonneau cover, there's just a little latch right inside. We're gonna open it here, fold it one more time. That's now gonna give us access to go in and screw down those 2 points on the left and the right that we showed you earlier. The only install really that has to be done otherwise are just these plates here. So there's one on the left, one on the right. They are 7 3/4 inches from the tailgate measurement here. Those have a couple nuts that you screw down, and that's it. That's all there is to it. There's a couple little alignment pieces you need to do to get it as tight as you like. Check out my install video where I go into better detail on these, but it's super easy to do. So if you want to see more of those details, click that link, and that'll bring you right to the video. Let's finish this up. Now we'll fold it back again to latch it. Make sure that it latches in place the way it should. And it does. And now to make sure that the tailgate goes up smoothly with no problems, which again, it should. Moment of truth. This will obviously be embarrassing if it kicks back out again, but I don't think it will. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's see how it does. 3, 2, 1. Latched and good to go. Let's open it. Make sure it opens okay. And it does. That's it, guys. We're done. I'm going to throw that bed extender in next and wrap up this video. And there we are, all finished, Thank you guys for watching the videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave comments. It really helps the algorithms. Small channels like mine don't get views unless it gets engagement, interaction, and likes and comments. So ring the bell, hit the like button, subscribe. Check out my other videos. I have a bunch of stuff on the channel that I've done. Give me any suggestions or ideas if there's things that you want to see, and I'm happy to do them. We will see you on the next one.